because it was his save that really kept that ball in play. Good job by the libero Doloiras.
7-point lead for, make that 8-point lead for UST. What a solid lead in the most crucial set for them. 16-8. UST over Adamson in set number 4. Alfafara sending us to the second technical timeout of set number 4. And for Adamson, their season is on the line here, down by 8 in set number 4. It's not impossible, but it's going to take a lot of willpower and a lot of, you know, what they're known for is defense. Pero so far here today, they haven't been able to showcase that against the offense of UST.
That's right. Their level of play just suddenly dropped here in the fourth. After a great first set, we thought that they're off to that previous match they had, having a total dominating performance against UST. But after that second set, things started to turn around, and this fourth set, none different.
Now, would you say, Ian, that it's more of a fact that as Ramos hits that one hard, the fact that UST has experience for the past 5 years being in the Final Four and the finals and also the defending champions, and while Adamson since 2008 ngayon na uli siya nakabalik into the Final Four, is the pressure of the postseason getting into the nerves of this very young Adamson team.
You know, for any team being down with a twice to beat series, talagang the pressure is so tough to handle. Plus, you add the fact that you're going up against a 4P champion in UST. So they're gunning for their 5th straight. So that obviously experience working for the way of UST. You've got some holdovers from those 4 championship teams, such as Ukang Jason Ramos still there, and Depante also there. So mahirap yung laban for any team who's down by 2 in a twice to beat. Nice defense.
Longabella with a dig. Pero it's just the tenacity of UST on the defensive end. And their biggest lead is 10 points, 19-9. Timeout by Adamson. Pakinggan natin si Coach Custodio.
Ilan ngayon dapat iba-block? Ilan yun? Ilang puntos yun dapat iba-block? Ilan yun? Oh. Wala na naman blocking eh. Wala ba tayo? Ano yun? Wala nang nanalo sa 9. Ay, hindi pwedeng nalalaban tayo. Tapos ayaw naman lumaban. Sila laban? Pangangatawan ng laban?
Kontento na ba kayo? Saan nilalaro nyo? Kontento na ba kayo?
Magkakita na laro niyo, please! Come on! Simula ko!
UST just a well-oiled volleyball machine here today as they just keep on pouring in the points, whether it's on tips, dumps, dinks, attacks, spikes, kills, you name it, they've done it here, especially in set number 4. After losing set number 1, they've turned things around and have been on a roller coaster ride. Oh, and a block! Rico Alfafara combined to deny the number 2 scorer in the league in Ron Galang. Take a look.
Rico, look at how he twisted, guided that ball to that corner. That doesn't happen by chance. Talagang nakita niya padating na yung bola sa kanya. He had his block angled to where he wanted that ball to drop.
A rare error on a rather perfect UST team here in set number 4 coming from Ukang, but they can definitely afford a couple more with a 10-point lead. They only need 5 to win the match, and Adamson needs 10 points just to tie. What a tall order for the young Falcons. Alfafara, bumalik yung bola sa kanya.
No coverage there for UST. Good block by Adamson's Competente. Rico still not content with his performance over at the block. Still able to get those points on the board.
Unable to protect a 10-point lead. 10 na naman ang kalamangan. Over reception that time by Adamson, and things are falling apart and rather fast for the Soaring Falcons. Now the biggest lead at 11 para sa UST.
Service, Alfafara. Interference, Rico.
Rico gets called for the net.
Well, may umami naman na player.
Inamin niya kasi malaki lamang niya.
Okay lang.
Okay lang. But he's got a lot of those blocks in the previous sets. No? Talagang he took charge of the defense of UST over at the net.
Better defense by UST after Depante got blocked, and Depante, second time around, trying again, gets the point.
This guy just doesn't give up.
23-12.
John Depante going for the smaller blocker and bouncing it off the block, and point para sa Tigers.
All right, a late call, but the right call to make because Rico got an over ball, but when he hit it, nag-block si Pagtalunan, who's actually a back row player, so that's not allowed. And good coaching by the assistant coaches of UST to make sure that the referees notice that and make the call.
UST match point, and there it is. What an easy set number 4 for UST. 24-12 against a team that swept them in the second round of eliminations.
Yeah.
And the 4-peat champions making their 5th trip to the finals and gunning for a 5th straight championship, Doc.
And officially, they are waiting for the winners of that FEU De La Salle match. Again, it's a 4-set win. Kita natin ng 4-set, wala na. Bumigay na talaga yung Adamson ni UST, deciding to pull away. They know how to close matches, obviously, with 4 championships already under their belt. So, great win. Congratulations to UST.
And the young Soaring Falcons unable to fight for a rubber match here.
That's right.
After sweeping UST in their second beating this season and losing the first meeting in straight sets, or make that in 5 sets.
Yes.
Ngayon, medyo nahirapan sila. That inexperience in the postseason and that level of action has really showed against inexperienced defending champions. And take a look at our best player for today's game. And of course, we're talking about Mark Alfafara with tremendous numbers here today.
Big numbers.
John Depante checked a lot in this match, pero Alfafara stepped up big.
Mark, 17 points, 14 from the attacks, 1 block, and 2 service aces. Remember, when Depante, in the pregame, we were talking about Depante, he didn't produce, but Alfafara took charge, put in those numbers expected from Depante, and he's our best player of the match.
So the Growling Tigers of UST, all smiles here today as they finish off Adamson in 4 sets. Let's take a look at our play of the game.
And itong play natin, we saw a lot of great plays, Eric, but this was really a good combination. Alfafara avoiding the block, that middle combination, so deadly for UST. We're gonna look at it from a different angle. Rico going in for the quick, opening up that right side for Alfafara, and guess what? He just drills it home and gets that point.
Just
our play of the game.
Pure skill and athleticism on the part of Alfafara, avoiding the 2-man block and finding the angle for the win. We say goodbye to the Soaring Falcons, whose last appearance in the Final Four was in 2008. Their season is over. They could not take that 1 game away from UST, who was twice to beat coming into this matchup. Seeded number 3 for the Adamson Soaring Falcons, but they will definitely be back as they have played a tremendous season and they will just get better with
Yes.
each and every season
That's
moving
true.
forward.
That's true. Definitely a title contender back into the Final Four since 2008. So we expect a lot of great things for the Soaring Falcons next season.
But for UST, it's back to the finals once again, 5th straight finals.